Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe with Jordy. I'm your host, Jordy, and today I am joined with
Ian. Yeah, I'm excited to be here and announce all these great jackpots on the line and all the shakeups that happened over the weekend in our standings.
Absolutely, but we're going to be streaming to you live all day long on your Pilot TVs, your Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as Twitch. Our channel names are MegaSota on both.
Yeah, definitely make sure you guys are checking in on those, as well as checking out some brand new Pilot TVs that got out to some existing locations. And those Pilot TVs, those locations that just got Pilot TVs are Smiley's Tavern, B&L Bar, Moen's Bar, Rodney's Tavern, Oleander Saloon, Big Duck Sports Cafe, as well as the Lamplighter Bar.
Absolutely, but there's even more locations getting Pilot TVs installed in them all over Minnesota. So guys, be in the know about that and where to check them out. But you guys have a lot of reasons to be checking out the bingo we have to offer today as we get kickstarted off with that Twins bingo right at 12 p.m. just 10 minutes after we get off air. 25-cent cards like always, and that jackpot ended up going out this weekend. And so it is starting the day off at $670.
Not bad, as it stays the same likelihood of going out. I mean, we've given out 2 jackpots in one Twins bingo broadcast, so it's definitely a doable prize at $670, 52 balls or less to win it. You can also take home a Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition minor in 52 balls or less, but it's starting off at $0, and that's why it's at 52 balls or less. As soon as it hits $50, which will happen pretty quickly, it'll be clicking up from 52 to 56, and then another $50 from 56 to 60, another 50 you get from 60 to 64 balls or less.
Absolutely, but in the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter, that minor is already clicked up to 56 balls as it sits with $134 on the line. Similar rules, but it's every $100 increment. It's going to be increasing. So once it gets up to 200, goes up to 60, and 300, it caps off at 64 balls, but that cash will continue to grow until it gets in your pocket.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff in all of our Jackpot Hunter games. And our live bingo is stock full of a bunch of different jackpots that we'll be going over in just a bit. But let's talk about the jackpot winners from this weekend, because we had some massive jackpots go out this weekend.
Absolutely, and to kick started off, it was an absolutely massive one. The biggest one of the weekend went out during that happy hour show on Friday. We were lucky enough to be live with you guys, and so it was the crazy kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 who took home the $1 edition major of $35,310.85. Well done, crazy kid.
Can't wait to talk about that jackpot with Will during our Twins bingo. But we also had Shmee over at Hollandale 3-1, taking home $1,050 also on that Friday.
Absolutely. But also on Friday, we had Cam 28-4 over at Maple Lake Bowl, who got to take home $611.
Yeah, and then the final jackpot that went out on Friday went out to Nut over at KC Saloon, taking home $627.
Yeah, but we didn't start off Saturday on a bad note, as we ended up having Cobbler 89 over at the Club 57 Starfire Grill, who took home a jackpot of $5,313.
What a great jackpot, and is the third largest jackpot of that weekend. We also had DCT over at the Red Fox Tavern, taking home $648.
Nicely done. And then we also had P&J over at Wild Bill Sports Saloon in Blaine, taking home $1,626.
I feel like he's been on our jackpot list every weekend for the last, 3 weekends. I don't know if that's true, but P&J, I've been seeing your name everywhere. But to get our to keep on with our Saturday, the final Saturday jackpot went out to DDKC over at American Legion Ashby, taking home $827.
Nicely done. And then we got Sunday started off right by giving out that Twins bingo jackpot, who went out to Player over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, who took home $10,419.
Yeah, then we had Rick's over at Elmdale's Watering Hole, taking home $656.
Absolutely. A great amount of jackpots going out over the past weekend. 10 total, which we love to see. And so hopefully you guys can come out to play any of the games that we had and be one of our lucky winners. But on the ETAP side of things, we give out jackpots all the time. And we're going on our 4th week of having our 4th ETAP released for you guys in 2022. It's called Break the Bank. We love hearing your guys' feedback on it, and it's a great chance for you to win some cash. Check out that banker bonus round and click that lucky safety deposit box in search of those big prizes.
Yeah. Yeah, I even think that we might start highlighting a new one pretty soon. Ooh. So stay in the know with that. Make sure you're up to date on our social medias so that you can always know all that great information. But we have a great day of weather for you guys over in Mankato, Minnesota. Looking to be more of that springtime weather with that little bit of mixed clouds, sun. Morning will give way to the cloudy skies this afternoon. It's going to be a high of 66 degrees, though, with a southeast wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour.
Definitely, but it is going to be cooling off a little bit into the nighttime as it is a low of 48 degrees. That continuing to cloudy skies will be anticipated. It will be seeing a little bit of wind as well, going southeast about 5 to 10 miles per hour, and it is a waning crescent moon tonight.
Yeah, definitely. That's like one of my favorite weathers, though, is between that 50s, 60s range, because you have such a variety of clothes you can wear during that time. Definitely some good stuff. But we have some good bingo getting in store for you guys. Just 25 minutes after what we're talking about right now.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, 25 minutes after what right now? It's Twins Bingo. That's going to be running from 12 all the way till 1 o'clock. We have a $670 jackpot available in that Twins Bingo that you can win in 52 balls or less.
Absolutely. And while you guys are taking home some great prizes during that hour span, you're also getting some points to go towards your standings in the Twiking zone. And over this past weekend, we've had some shakeups happening, but there is still that tie going on in our 9th place locations between Elsa over at the Titan Sports Saloon, as well as Pooba over at Brian's Bar and Grill. They are both still tied up with 107,000.
Oh, yeah, but you don't have to go very far ahead of that to see one of those shakeups, as the number 8th place player, Lucky Tim, over at Lakefront Bar, was able this weekend to get into 7th place with 126,000 points, passing up Yo-Yo over at Halfley Bars, 2,000 points ahead behind him with 124,000 points.
Absolutely, but Lucky Tim sitting there with 126,000, it is going to take a big push if they want to move up in our standings further, as there is a 10,000 point difference between them and Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue in 6th place, who has 136,000.
Oh, yeah, but our top 3 didn't get any shakeups. Our entire top 5 didn't get any shakeups, but I'm going to go over the top 3, as we had Simbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 180,000 points. With 195,000 points in 2nd place, we got Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven, big-time location there. And in 1st place, we got Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine with 256,000 points.
I'll be looking to see if Nan can get in that 200,000 point club this week. I think she has it under her belt.
It's been Scrub Eye lately that I've been seeing all over the place, so I would even be worried that Scrub Eye might get into that club before Nan gets a chance.
Into the 300,000 point club?
Wait, are they 100,000? No, to the 200,000 point club.
Scrub Eye is already in that 200,000.
Sinbob.
Oh,
Sinbob.
okay.
That's what I was talking about. It's been Sinbob's game the last 2 weeks, and I've been seeing him creep up towards Nan, and I wouldn't be surprised if Sinbob was able to get into the 200,000 point club this week.
All right, well, that is a race we are definitely going to have to look out for. But on the location side of things, there was a lot less shakeups. It actually looks like our standings stayed completely stagnant over this past weekend. Yeah. We only have one location that's out of that 200,000 point club, and that's with Main Street Pub and Kimball in 10th place with 166,000.
Yeah, definitely some really, really good stuff. We'll see if they can get into that 200,000 point club this week or in the upcoming weeks. We do have some close races within this standings, like our place on 3rd and Faribault and Steve-O's and Crystal, only about would that be 8? No, even less than 7,000 points separating those 2 locations. Definitely a close race there. As then there's an even closer race between the 5th and 4th place locations.
Yeah, Eagles Rochester sits with 282,000, but only 5,000 ahead of them with 287,000. In 4th place, we have Corner Bar and Goodhue, a huge location that's known for a lot of play.
Yeah, definitely. But our top 3 did stay put, as American Legion Fridley's in 3rd place, closing in on the 400,000 point club, and could get there today with 399,000 points. But with 482,000 points in 2nd place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. And in 1st place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with a huge total of 772,000 points.
Yeah, that is almost 300,000 points separating them from that 2nd place location. That is huge, and I can't wait to see if they make it into that 800,000 point club this season.
Yeah, it does feel like they're going to have, well, I think they have to do it to beat the record for Twins Bingo. So we'll see if they can do it during this season. But you guys can take home wins during our live bingo all the time. We run it 7 days a week from 10 all the way till 10, from 12 all the way till 10 o'clock every single day. And you guys also can take home jackpots at any point on our e-tabs.
Absolutely. And right now we're listening to a great one. It's Vikings victory. It's the E-Tab we've teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings for. It's a lot of fun. You can even see US Bank Stadium in the background while you're taking home some big prizes. So definitely check that out. I guarantee you'll love it.
Also, check out the 50 different Charitable E-Tab games that we have. Play anytime and win huge prize up to $1,500. All games have bets between 50 cents and $5. There's also bonus and free play rounds in all those games as well.
Absolutely. I guarantee you guys will find something you'll love. There are so many different themes to choose from, so definitely check those out. But you guys should definitely be checking in from 1 to 4 while we're playing the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter, because we're starting off the day with some great prizes. Like we mentioned, that line prize, or the minor prize, is starting out clean slate, but it's already at 52 balls and only needs to click up to 50 to get increased by 4 balls. So definitely get enrolled, and the sooner you guys do that and the more of you out there playing, the quicker that cash will click up.
Yeah, every $50, 4 balls. Definitely get after that one. The major prize is okay as well, as it should be clicking up, I think, another ball count pretty soon.
Absolutely. And so it's starting out the day at $1,941 at 49 balls or less. We've definitely given out big prizes at 49 balls or less, so that is completely doable. But we also have that Mega Lumen in the background at about $25,000 at 44 balls or less.
Yeah, started clicking up in ball count over the weekend. Some exciting stuff. And we have an exciting happy hour in store for you guys, as me and Jordy will be back for that broadcast. And we're going to have 2 games of Lucky 4 Bingo where there's $15,521 on the line. One at 4 o'clock, one at 6 o'clock. And in between, we got a great 23-game lineup of Jackpot Hunter that's going to be running from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock. There is a minor prize of $134. You can win in 56 balls or less. Only needs to hit $200 to click up the next ball count. The major prize is at $3,401 that you can win in 48 balls or less. And then the mega prize, it's already clicked up from 43 to 44 balls or less at $100 grand.
Absolutely. And so definitely come out for that. And while you guys are taking home so many great prizes, you're also earning those points towards the Jackpot Hunter standings that have been absolutely competitive. There is still a crazy tie going on in 6th place between not just 2 players, but 3. We have Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon, 2 A-Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar, and also Kev at the Deer Stand. All 3 of our big-time players tied up with 61,000.
Yeah, all of them getting bumped back, which is even crazier, as the number 9 player shot up and
didn't even see that.
Passed up everybody. Went from 9th, was the biggest jackpot winner of the weekend. Crazy Kid over the Tasty Pizza Hanger, now in 4th place with 64,000 points. Also bumping back not only all those 6th place ties, but also bumping back Kimmy, who was formerly in 4th place, moving them back to 5th.
That is incredible. That is a huge jump, and that was a huge jackpot that the Crazy Kid ended up taking home over this past weekend. So I'm not surprised that had huge implications, especially when these standings were so close-knit. So it's definitely super exciting to see, but it is going to take a big push if they want to rival that 3rd place location, as our top 3 are pretty solidified with huge gaps in between them. In 3rd place, we have Not Lucky over at the American Legion Fridley with 83,000. In 2nd place, we have Bull over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 124,000. And then with 151,000 in 1st place, we have Bobo also at Corner Bar and Goodhue.
Definitely some great stuff out of those location standings. And we did have one shakeup in the location side of these standings, as the number 8 location actually moves up to the 7th place spot. Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 at Hilltop. And, well, it's the location that giant jackpot was won at. 103,000 points for them, passing up the outside the 100,000 point club, Shady's Railside and Rice with 95,000 points, now in 8th place.
Absolutely, but the Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 is only 1,000 points behind our 6th place location, Riverboat Depot in Sartell, who sits with 104,000 points. That is something that can definitely be shaken up in a day.
Oh, that's for sure. But let's get into that top 3 location standings, as they've all stayed put with some pretty sizable gaps between each of these locations. 3rd place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 195,000 points. With 228,000 points in 2nd place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park. And in the 300,000 point club, in 1st place, we got Corner Bar and Goodhue with 392,000 points.
Absolutely incredible. I can't wait to see how high that point total will get for this season 11. So guys, stick around, play at the locations you wish to support, and see what happens in this tail end of season 11.
Yeah.
But we'll have that second opportunity at Lucky 4 Bingo, finishing off our happy hour show for you guys right at 6 p.m. when you get another chance at that over $15,500 jackpot on the line. But not to mention, it leads you right into the games of Skull Bingo that will be played from 6 all the way till 10 tonight. We have some great prizes in there, probably the best jackpots we have to offer today.
Yeah, Skull Bingo, you got a $9,934 coverall and 50 balls or less to win. A $7,872 large frame that you could take home in 43 balls or less. And then that line prize is already at $685. That's larger than it normally grows to, that you can win in 10 balls or less.
Yeah, you definitely want to be trying your hand at those. That line prize will definitely be going out tonight, so guys, definitely check that out. But tomorrow kicks off our specialty nights of the week, and so make sure you coming out at 6:40 tomorrow night for MegaSota game night. Tony and Nikki will be taking over again, and they'll be trying to give out as many PGO points and jackpots as possible, not to mention their jackpot jungle coverall that ends off their night. It's the 25-cent card, or no, the $1 edition that time, and so in 54 balls or less, you could be taking home a jackpot of over $12,369.
Exciting stuff. Love that MegaSota game night, as well as TwinsWinsDay. We love TwinsWinsDay. It's me and Jordy usually in the studio trying to give out as many PGL tournament game actions from 7 all the way till 9 o'clock. And then we even end that night off with a jackpot jungle game. But it's the 25-cent edition of that game that you can take home $12,586 in.
Absolutely. You guys definitely want to come out for those. But make sure you guys are signed up at pgl.world to do so, because you will not be able to accumulate those PGL points if you're not signed up. Go to pgl.world and sign up, and you'll be able to compete for those PGL points, as well as have access to insider information. And you'll also be in the know about when we have annual events like our annual PyCon. We'll be rolling out info to you guys in just the coming weeks, so definitely sign up at pgl.world. And so we get to highlight you as a new player highlight.
Yeah, and those new players that just got signed up, we got Chicken Dinner, Pete, HDS, Vivium, Wildlife 97, Number One Mom, Chapster, Regs, Mac MC, Trip G91, and Augustus BD.
Absolutely, and so hopefully we can see some of those players coming out and trying to rival this top 10 in our PGL standings. That would be super exciting to see.
Yeah, those PGL standings got shaken all over the place during last Wednesday, as the number 10 player really made a difference.
Absolutely. OE50 over at Stanchion Bar was able to jump up all the way from 10th place into 7th, which was super exciting to see. And now they sit about 300 points ahead of Bucks, and who got pushed back to 8th place. But Bucks is sitting with 1,174,200, while OE50 sits with 1,174,515.
Wow, what a crazy standings. I mean, all these players in the 100,000 point club or higher, and they are very tight knit. We'll see if any shakeups between these players can happen, as I feel like from 10th all the way till around 6th place is all up for grabs.
Absolutely, but that big jump from OE50 ended up not only pushing back Bucks, but also Sarah Honey to 9th place all the way from 7th, as well as the Reyes 22 over at the Old Town Tavern, who was pushed all the way back to 10th.
Yeah, Buck actually moved up in those standings, bumping back Sarah Honey in that one.
He was able to compete with those players.
Yeah, Sarah Honey got the double knockback on that one. I'm sure not what she was hoping for,
no.
But we'll see if she can make a shakeup, as she's a big-time PGL player. But let's talk about the biggest PGL players of this season so far, as in 3rd place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 172,000 points, with 2,072,000 points. In 2nd place, we got Keith at Billy's Rockford. 1st place is Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 2,200,000 points.
Absolutely, but on the location side of things, there weren't as many shakeups in the bottom half of the standings. They were actually in the top half.
Wow, yeah, as the number 5 location moved up all the way to 3rd place. Poppers in Virginia, we've been seeing them a bunch lately on those PGL nights, now has 5,794,000 points, maybe in the 6 million point club by the end of this week.
Absolutely. They push back big-time locations like Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter to 4th place, American Legion Cleveland back to 5th, and then Neeson's Gaylord, who was competing for our top spot not too long ago, is pushed all the way back to 6th place. place.
Yeah, we'll see if anything can happen from that. But if you guys want to stay up to date on any of those shakeups, give us a like and follow on that Facebook page. As soon as you search up Pilot Games on that search bar, you'll see our logo. Click on that, and you'll see weekly bingo schedules, event details, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more. There's also a website link on there, which is our link tree, which has links to bar locations, socials, and so much more.
Absolutely, but we want to showcase the biggest jackpot winner of this past weekend. We've already talked about him, Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, getting to take home that jackpot hunter $1 major of $35,310. Absolutely incredible jackpot going out to them over this past weekend. And while they're playing over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, as well as all the other players at that location, they support the Italian American Club Foundation, and their mission is to preserve the Italian American heritage and culture, to promote and inspire a positive image and legacy of Italian Americans, and to strengthen and empower ties between the United States and Italy.
Yeah, always like being able to connect people with their heritage, and so a great charity to support. And we'll be back in just 10 minutes to play a little bit of Twins Bingo with you. Well, at least I will be back for,
Yes.
for Twins Bingo. So remember, while you're waiting, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
See you guys.
You guys are coming out to earn some points for these standings from 4 all the way till 6, because you can earn points, but you can also win huge chunks of cash, which is super fun as well.
it is.
53 balls. Hey guys, and we are here for a little bit of Twins Bingo with $678 on that jackpot. This should be a good Twins Bingo. $717 of total prizes. We're super excited to be here because we are streaming live on the Pilot TV, Player Connect Out, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as Twitch. Our channel name is MegaSota.
Oh, yeah, we just got some of those shiny new Pilot TVs installed at some new locations over at Smiley's Tavern, B&L Bar, Moen's Bar, Rodney's Tavern, Oleander Saloon, Big Dog Sports Cafe, Lamplighter Bar, as well as the Dam of Ore.
Yeah, definitely some great locations getting those Pilot TVs. We love to see them. So if you have one in your location, definitely send a picture of it because we love seeing those ones. But we just have 10 minutes to get into this Twins Bingo as we're going to get into this jackpot list because we've given out 24 jackpots over the last week, 492 for this season 11. I'm going to be what day are you guessing we're hitting 500?
What day? Let's see. 500. I think we're going to hit 500 by
end of Tuesday?
End of Tuesday.
That's what I was thinking as well. End of Tuesday. If we can have 2 days of really good jackpots, we'll be at 500 total jackpots for this season 11. That would be really, really nice stuff. But we had a really nice weekend.
Oh, yeah, we did. Kicking off our Friday, we had Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, taking home $35,310.
Yeah, you were the one that got to give that one out. That must have been super exciting to be able to give out a nice jackpot like that. We do have a line prize going out to CK1 over our Cowboy Jacks Apple Valley, $5 going out to him.
Oh, yeah, but next up on that jackpot list for our Friday, we had Shmee over at Hollander 3-1, taking him $1,050. Yeah, good old Anakin's mom.
I always think of Smee.
Oh,
from Captain Hook, his first man.
Yeah,
that's what I think of when I read that name.
Next up on Friday, we had Cam 284 over at Maple Lake Bowl, taking home $611. And ending off our Friday, we had Nut over at KC Saloon, taking home $627.
Oh, yeah, but it didn't slow down as we went into Saturday, as we had Cobber 89 over at Star Club, 57 Starfire Grill, taking home $5,313. We also had DCT over at Red Fox Tavern, taking home $648. P&J, who I've been seeing all over the place lately, took home a jackpot over at Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Blaine, taking home $1,626. And then that final jackpot on Saturday went out to DDKC over at American Legion Ashby, taking home $827.
Oh, yeah, but the jackpots didn't end there for the weekend. But before we get into our jackpots for Sunday, we got bonkers over at Howie's Sports Bar and Grill over in St. Cloud, taking home $5 on that large M.
I would love to bring that into my regular vocabulary.
Bonkers?
Yeah, like
it'd be great.
I feel like that's one as I age, I want to use more.
Yeah, I would like bonkers. It's a good term.
It is, and it's nice enough that it's like you're not calling them stupid, but you're like, well, you're being bonkers right now.
Like, it's not as bad as like crazy. Or
yes,
calling
exactly.
Someone, like, insane or something.
Yeah, no,
Dude, you're bonkers. Like,
yeah, it's a fun way of being able to say I want to use that more. But we are working on an $8 must-go coverall prizes. We talk about those last few jackpots that went out on Sunday.
Oh yeah, we had frickin' over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, taking home $10,419. And ending off our weekend, we had Rick's over at Elmsdale Watering Hole, taking home $656.
Wow, good job to all those winners. And the winner of the coverall, oh, wow,
yeah.
I'm so good. CK1 over at Cowboy Jack's Apple Valley, taking home that $8 coverall.
Oh, yeah, it's almost like it's your job or something.
I know. I'm getting good at predicting these jackpots. It's 3 years in the making, but I'm finally figuring it out.
Yeah, you're getting there.
Now we're about to get enrolled into a little bit of game number 2 of Twins Bingo. That jackpot's going to continue to grow as we get into that game number 2. And as you guys are getting enrolled, we got a highlight jackpot we want to talk about. The brand new eTab game, Break the Bank. Try your luck in the banker bonus. Try and pick the right safety deposit box to see if you can win some crazy prizes.
Oh, yeah, and if you guys want to see a preview of that, you can check out our Facebook page. You just got to search up Pilot Games, and you'll see our logo. That way you can also see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progresses, player pictures, and so much more. You can also see a website link on our Facebook page that has our link tree with links to bar locations, all of our social media, and so much more.
Yeah, it's some great stuff, and we have some great bingo in store for you guys today as we have Twins Bingo running from 12 all the way to 1. You can see the jackpot right there, 52 balls or less to take it home. Also, we have that jackpot 125-cent edition that's coming right after that Twins Bingo from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock. There's a mega prize of $25,000, 44 balls or less, a major prize of $1,900. They can take home 49 balls or less, and a minor prize of $0 that you can take home in 52 balls or less, but only takes $50 for it to click up 4 balls.
Oh, yeah, but right after that, we get into our happy hour with that first game of Lucky 4 Bingo at 4 o'clock. You guys get that first shot at $15,521. But not to worry if you guys are unable to hit it. After 23 awesome games of Jackpot Hunter, you guys get another shot of it at 6 o'clock. But during those 23 games of Jackpot Hunter that run from 4 to 6, you guys are going to be going after that minor of $134 that you can take home in 56 balls or less. That major jackpot sitting at $3,041, sitting at 48 balls or less. And that mega jackpot that looms ominously in the background, sitting at $100,000 that you can take home in 43 balls or less.
Definitely. 44 balls or less.
44, my apologies.
Yeah, it's clicked up now. It's clicked up now. No longer 43 balls. We are excited that is clicking up once again as we were able to give out that mega prize last time. It became doable. And hopefully we can get it doable once again before this season 11 is up.
Yeah, maybe it'll be like me and John this time or something. So that way I could say I've hit 2 before you could.
I've given out 3.
My apologies.
You have 1. I have 3 megas in the bag.
My apologies.
So watch out. Bingo extraordinaire here. I graduated top of my class of luckology. But we
top of your class. You were the only one in it.
I was the only one in the class, taught by my father, John Ruggles. We do have 15 seconds to get enrolled in this next game of Twins Bingo. Over $700 available on that jackpot. Definitely some good stuff. And we got some good school bingo that's going to be running from 6 to 10 for y'all as we got a coverall of $9,934. You can take home in 50 balls or less, 43 balls or less for the large frame prize of $7,872, and then the line prize of $685 that you can take home in 10 balls or less.
Oh, yeah, but after typically interrupting our Skull Bingo and kicking us off tomorrow, it's our awesome PGL night. Kicking us off, you guys can check out MegaSota Game Night. That starts off at 6:40 for you guys every single Tuesday. Tony and Nikki take the helm and lead you guys through a ton of PGL action up until the Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale, where you guys can take home $12,369 in 54 balls or less.
Yeah, super exciting stuff for that MegaSota Game Night, and even more exciting stuff heading into that Twins Wednesday. That runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Me and Jordy bring all the best PGL tournament game action. I mean, you can argue whether it's that or MegaSota Game Night, but I like to think that Twins Wednesday is better. But I think a lot of people would disagree. We do have a bunch of fun PGL games in that, as well as a Jackpot Jungle 25-cent edition. That's at $12,586. That you can take home in 52 balls or less. Super exciting stuff for both those PGL nights, and we got a line prize.
Oh, yeah, we got T-Bone over at Poppers, Virginia, taking home $7 on that line prize as we're working on that large M.
Yeah, let's see if we can give out that $7 early so that we can have a run up at this coverall prize. I wish we were going after $7,000 on this one.
Oh, yeah.
No, just $700 on that coverall. We do have some national days, some world days to get into.
Yeah, kicking us off, we got World Turtle Day. Each year, May 23rd is dedicated to our friends, the turtle and the tortoise. World Turtle Day is not only about showing love and adoration towards turtles, but also making sure we can protect them as well as their various habitats.
Yeah, turtles are one of the coolest animals out there.
They're aquatic armadillos.
And then the ability that some of them are mainly land, some of them are mainly aquatic. All of them can pretty much go in and out of water pretty smoothly.
Like sea turtles, they're massive. They're huge.
Yeah.
And like sort of like Russian tortoises. It's crazy.
Well, I know there's got to be a few turtle fun facts out there.
Oh, yeah, and I think some of them might be a little shell-shocking.
Oh. Turtles live all around the world. Turtles can be found in many different areas, climates, and are classified as either aquatic, semi-aquatic, or semi on the earth. But no matter what, they live. All turtles need water for either swimming or soaking. Some also need to bask on dry land. The amount of each needs to depend on the specific species.
Oh, yeah, but before we get into this next back, we got a couple winners with Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home that large M of $7, and Wally over at Adagio's New Brighton, taking home $11 on that must-go prize. Good job to all of our winners in that game number 2. Yeah, Wally.
That was actually a pretty good movie, to be honest.
I
haven't watched it that many times, to be honest, but every time I do, I'm surprised with how good it is.
Yeah, the only thing that gets me sometimes is that like I didn't think about it until like later. But like, you know how like Wally like repairs himself with like parts off of all the other like Wallies, like the old like rundown Wallies.
Yeah, I don't want to think too much about that.
Yeah, but that just means that he has extensive knowledge to like repair the Wallies, and he could have been like repairing his friends this whole time.
And then just had a bunch of people around to help him out. That's super funny. It could have happened. Well, let's keep on talking about turtles actually, as turtles and tortoises are not the same thing.
Okay. Well, that's not exactly true. The truth is that the term turtle is an umbrella term for all 200 species of the Testudine group, including both turtles and tortoises, among others. So the word turtle may mean more than you first expected.
Ah,
interesting.
That's cool. I did know that turtles and tortoises were technically different, but people referred to them all as turtles. It was because it's such an umbrella term. Okay, another one. Turtles are some of the oldest animals around. Yeah, they live up to like 150 years old, and even longer than that. You should look up the oldest turtle. That would be really, really interesting. But turtles are okay. The largest turtle weighs more than 1,000 pounds, 2,000 pounds, and 8 feet in length.
Wow. We got.
You found the oldest turtle?
Yeah, his name is Jonathan.
Okay. How old is he?
190 years old.
Dang. He's been accepting those retirement checks for a while now.
This was in February of 2022.
Wow, so he's a 191 now, probably. That's really cool.
Man, Jonathan kind of looked like a grouch. I'm not going to lie. He don't look too happy. Jonathan looks annoyed at everything.
He probably is. He's 190 years old. He's seen a lot. You guys are just mere mere just glimpses in his time on Earth.
Yeah.
That is super, super cool. Turtle shells are not an exoskeleton. Turtles have a second shell, fun fact. Turtles aren't silent. They're not likely to be as loud as dogs or cats, but turtles can make a range of noises, anything to a chicken-like cluck to a dog-like barking, depending on the species. Okay.
Wow.
In some species, weather determined if turtle eggs become male or female in certain species of turtle. So it matters on the weather, on whether it's male or female turtle.
Okay.
For some of the species. That's really cool. And then the final one, the 9th fun fact, turtles lose their first baby tooth within an hour.
Oh, yeah, because they use that first one to break through the shell.
Oh, yes, because it's called the egg tooth.
Yeah. Yeah, so they just use it to kind of like break through the shell.
That's really interesting. Well, the more you know about turtles on World Turtle Day, definitely some cool stuff there.
Did you ever have anyone that you knew that had like a pet tortoise or anything like that?
I had a
the
pet
big
turtle
ones?
as a kid. I never had anybody I knew that had a pet tortoise, though.
Yeah.
I had pet turtles. I did not have a pet tortoise.
Yeah, one of my friends growing up, he had a Russian tortoise, and that thing was massive.
Really?
Like he actually used to have like one of his friends like almost like sit on it while it would like crawl around.
Yeah, one of my only and very few memories of turtles out in the wild, just like is as a kid. It's very clear to me. This is back when I was living in Georgia, and I'm out on the like big field by our school, kind of thing. It's during recess or it was during PE or whatever it was, and a snapping tortoise had came out of the like swamp area next to the field and like was chasing little kids like trying to snap at them. I remembered, and we just all ran away, and I don't remember what happened after that. But
Man.
It was one of my only memories of like clear memory of a turtle.
Oh yeah, we had there was a snapping turtle that was on the trails when me and my friends would like bike through them, and we actually asked like there was like a little like one of the park like ranger or like helper people walking around, and we were like, hey, you want to like move this snapping turtle for us? Or something like it's kind of like in the way. It's like trying to like get after people and everything.
That's
like, do you want to do something? And so he like grabs it and he like tries to like move it around. It was going for him the whole time.
Oh, I'm sure.
He got really lucky. It was huge.
I am sure he almost lost a finger a few times moving that turtle.
Yeah.
But happy World Turtle Day. We love the turtles on today. It's also National Taffy Day. On May 23rd, celebrate the mouth-watering confection of National Taffy Day. Taffy candy has been made and sold for many years and has also become a favorite souvenir of many vacationers.
Oh yeah, anytime I go up to like the UP or anything, I'll go up to the candy shops they have up there and get taffy. Same with fudge.
I'm trying to look up most famous taffy souvenirs, because that's what I want to know. Because okay, so tastes delicious. Vanilla from Zeno's Boardwalk Sweet Shop, the home of the world's most famous taffy. They offer a saltwater taffy in many delicious flavors. Yeah,
Oh,
that
wow.
makes sense. Okay, I've seen those taffies before. We do have a couple winners.
Oh yeah, we got Tez over at Poppers in Virginia taking home that $7 wine prize. Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home that $7 bar gem. And Mikey wins and Nan splitting up that $11 Musco prize.
Yeah, but it wasn't just Tez. It was also
Oh, yeah.
Wally at Adagio's and
Wallows.
Wallows over at, I missed that location, but definitely some nice ones out there, as Walls was over at American Legion Fridley.
Oh yeah.
But whenever I think of taffy, I always think of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when that kid gets stretched out by the taffy stretcher.
Yeah.
And
Classic.
I wouldn't be lying if as a kid I wanted to go through the taffy stretcher.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like I was like, I can be like tall like that. I can just get stretched out and
Like,
that'll
come
be
on.
fine.
Yeah,
and
like come on, let's do it.
I'm like,
Yeah.
make me 7 foot right now.
Yeah.
I'm for it. I'm for this taffy stretcher now.
Or that
And
girl that ate the gum and she like turned into like the big ball.
I would not have wanted that. That was one I didn't want.
That was kind of fun.
it
She
l-
just bounce around.
It looked like the worst case of IBS I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's fair.
But we do have 2 minutes to get enrolled in this game number 3 of Twins Bingo. And so happy National National Taffy Day. Definitely a great day to eat some nice candy.
Oh, yeah. And next up on our national days, we have National Lucky Penny Day on May 23rd. National Lucky Penny Day hopes you'll have good luck all day long. Heads or tails, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which side you find your penny.
Doesn't matter?
It does.
What?
Has to be heads.
Has to be heads?
Yeah.
See,
That's like public knowledge.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm.
It has to be.
Okay, if it's a penny, I'll refer to the luck. But if it's anything larger than a penny, I'm just picking it up.
Oh yeah, if it's anything larger than a penny.
Anything larger than a penny,
if that's like a nickel or a quarter, that's going right in my pocket.
Oh yeah. One, because I think the nickel is a quarter, and that's why I'm gonna pick it up.
Once it's already in my hand, I'm too ashamed to
be like, oh,
this
is a nickel, and then I just throw it in.
I'll be like, yep, this was a quarter, and it's staying a quarter until I take it home.
Yeah, I'm looking up the lucky side of the penny, as the penny with the tail sides up should be turned over for another person to find. On the other hand, many people believe any penny you find is good luck. You may hear people repeat the common rhyme to this effect: find a penny, pick it up, all day long, you'll have good luck.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I guess it's whichever you feel like. You want to give it to the next person along. You just flip the penny over to tails. If you do see a penny, you can live by that motto. Find a penny, pick it up.
Yeah.
All day long, you'll have good luck.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I think that's some fun stuff. Well, happy National Penny Day, National Taffy Day, as well as World Turtle Day. As we're about to get into a little bit of Twins news, well, we're getting into this game number 3 of Twins Bingo. And our Twin season so far, we're 25-16. And Gio Ursula hit a tie-breaking single in the 9th inning to complete Minnesota's comeback from a 6-run deficit, lifting the Twins over the Kansas City Royals 7-6 Sunday. The win was pretty special, manager Rocco Baldelli said. It was special in the way it came together, the number of contributors. Down 6-0, the Twins scored 5 times in the 8th, capped by Kyle Garlick 2-run homer. Jorge Polanco drew a leadoff walk, and Josh Stotman in the 9th. Max Kepler doubled, and Gary Sanchez tied it with his second sacrifice fly in 2 innings. With 2 outs, Ursula singled for the lead.
That is awesome. And we do have a winner on this line prize with Walls over at American Legion Fridley, taking home $6.
Yeah, that is a tough task to do.
That's just really I don't know. Baseball has been such in a very there was a little bit of slump with baseball as a whole.
Oh yeah, I feel like it's been coming back.
It's been coming back it's been great recently.
Yeah, I've been really happy.
And watching I feel like teams they just they don't care how much they're beating someone by. They just keep scoring.
Oh, it's been an offensive league. You've just been seeing people put up some crazy scores during this season, especially.
Yeah.
But I've seen it become more and more a trend over the last few seasons.
Yeah.
But let's check out exactly how the scoring broke down during that game. As the Royals were actually in the 3rd inning, they went up 1-0. In the 6th inning, they went up 6-0. While in the final 2 innings for us, we had 0-6 heading into the 8th inning, and we scored 5 to put us within 6-5, and then scored 2 more runs to seal up the game in the 9th inning. What a great performance from our Twins.
That is crazy. Yeah, I couldn't I'm kind of sad I missed that one.
Yeah, that's an exciting game.
Oh, yeah. But the excitement never really ends for our Twins so far, because today they're going to be playing against the Tigers at 6:40 for you guys.
Yeah, in conference game.
Ooh.
Yeah, AL Central, 2 teams in the AL Central duking it out. We'll see who can get the win. I think that our Twins, as we lead the AL Central, will be able to get the win. But our Tigers, I think they've been a little up and down this season. I think they're one of those 14-win teams where we got about 10 wins over them.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be awesome to see. Are they going to be at Minnesota or in Detroit today?
They're going to be in Minnesota during this one. We do have Bonkers over at Howie's Sports Bar and Grill. And now GTZ over at the Midi getting that coverall prize. Bonkers took home $6. GTZ took home $9 on that one. Good job to all 3 of those winners in this game of Twins Bingo. And we're about to get enrolled into a game number 5 of Twins Bingo.
Oh, wow. They really do fly by quickly.
Yes, they do. But You're looking up, what's the Tigers' record looking like right now?
Oh, the Tigers? Let me see. Oh, I was on the Twins.
Okay, 14-26.
Yeah, 14-26.
Okay,
Ah.
so pretty much a reverse of what we have going on for
Yeah.
us. So I think that bodes well for our Twins to get the win. So play the game, Twins win, to send some luck. It's an ETAP game. It's a great one. And you guys can pick a lucky batter in the Home Run Derby bonus round in that Twins win game to see if you can win some Grand Slam prizes.
Oh, yeah. I was seeing if I could find a way to play some hooky and go watch a baseball game in Detroit.
Oh, I want to. If we can figure out if that's been what I've been begging to be able to do at least once, is to go to one of the professional sports team, whether it's the Twins playing the Tigers, it's the Vikings playing the Lions, however it goes. I would just Red Wings versus the Wild, whatever it is. I would just love to be able to go to one of those Minnesota games and then stream live from the game.
I don't know how well that would go for us.
I just feel like it would be cool. You put us up in a big booth up there, and we'll just broadcast live the entire game. I think that maybe it's just me thinking that it would work out just because I want it very much so to work out.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine like one of the if we were in like one of our Michigan sports teams like stadiums.
Oh, wow,
No,
yeah.
no.
I'm totally being there. I don't care. I'm rooting for my Twins all the way. That's the easiest way. We're here in Michigan. I mean, I'm sure my company doesn't want to fly me out to Minnesota 3 times, and so just have it when they're playing us in Michigan. And so that'd be some fun stuff. I just want to see I haven't been able to get to any live game of the Vikings, Twins, or Wild ever. So
Yeah.
I want to be able to make one of those games, even if it's not like broadcasting wise, and I can just go down and take a trip to Detroit to just watch the game myself.
Oh yeah, that'd definitely be a lot of fun.
But I would be missing on game day bingo, so I'll have to figure that out. 55 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 5 of Twins bingo, as you guys are earning points towards the Twiking zone.
Oh yeah, and they have been great, kicking us off in 9th place. We actually have a 2-way tie between Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon and Puba over at Brian's Bar and Grill. They're both tied with 107,000 points. Shortly ahead in 8th place, previously in 7th, getting pushed back a little bit, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar with 124,000 points. Shortly ahead and pushing Yo-Yo back, we got 7th place, previously in 8th, Lucky Tim over at the Lakefront Bar with 126,000 points. In 6th place, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 136,000 points. With 154,000 points in 5th place, we got GTZ over at the Midi. In 4th place, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 159,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 180,000 points. In 2nd place, trying to close in on that 200,000 point club, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 195,000 points. And in 2nd place, we got Scrub Eye over at in 1st place, we got Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 256,000 points.
Yeah, good job to all those players. Let's hop right into the locations. 10th place, we got Main Street Pub in Kimball with 166,000 points. With 211,000 points in 9th place, we got VFW Blaine. 8th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 220,000 points. With 266,000 points in 7th place, we got Our Place on 3rd in Faribault. With 273,000 points. In 6th place, we got Steve-O's and Crystal. 5th place is Eagles Rochester with 282,000 points. With 287,000 points in 4th place, we got Corner Bar and Goodhue. Before I get into that top 3, we got a player.
Oh, yeah, we got player over at Beer Stoop in Grove Heights taking home that line prize of $5. Good job, player.
Yeah, but top 3, American Legion Fridley in 3rd place with 399,000 points. With 482,000 points in 2nd place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. And in 1st place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with a whopping total of 772,000 points.
That is a ridiculous point total, but good job to all of our locations and the players that are playing at them. You guys have been killing it this season.
Yeah, we'll see if we can give out this jackpot, though. $840. We got player 4 balls away from that $5 large M. Hopefully we can get that out early so we can have a run-up at this $840 coverall.
Oh, yeah, but right now we are listening to some Vikings victory. It is one of your guys' favorite ETAB games, as you guys have seen from that one NCAA-style bracket that we had a little while back. But obviously, it's got the great graphics, the awesome music behind it. Definitely the reason why we listen to it.
Yeah, even got USA Bank Stadium in the background.
Yeah, it's awesome. But if that isn't quite your thing, which I'm not sure why it wouldn't be. We do have over 50 different charitable eTab games that you can check out. You can play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500, and all games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. They all have awesome bonus and free play rounds as well, which definitely makes them a blast and definitely worth it to check out.
Yeah, we are still working on this large gem. Hopefully we can get out while we still have a chance to run up at this coverall prize. Steve-O and Tez, the two people going after this as more people get joined up. Only one ball. We need the double win on this one, I guess. And it doesn't look like it's happening. We're going to be moving on to a must-go prize on that coverall, but we do have some winners.
Oh, yeah. We got Tez over at Poppers in Virginia and 6 wins over at Howie's Corner Bar. They'll be splitting up that $5 large M.
Yeah, now we're working on that $7 coverall with a bunch of players 2 balls away. But did we talk about the 50 different charitable eTab games?
Oh, yeah, we did. One thing that I got brought up by one of the players' names. Would you ever get a Steve-O tattoo? You know, like the one that he has on his back?
No.
Why not?
I mean, I've never gotten a tattoo ever in my life, and I second guess every single one of the tattoo ideas I've ever gotten. We do have Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon taking home that $7 coverall prize, as we are now getting enrolled into a game number 6 of the broadcast. Yeah.
Come on, yeah, he just got himself tattooed with like the thumbs up.
Yeah, see, if you want me to, for comedic value, yes, I would totally get that tattoo. In real life, there's no way you could pay me.
No.
How much? Now, okay, how much could you get paid?
There's a
what
monetary
is the price?
value for everything.
What is the price? Because I would, if someone paid me to get
If someone's paying me to get a tattoo, you know, like.
What's the monetary value for it?
Well, obviously, okay, so like, they're like the flat line is obviously they are paying for that for the tattoo.
Yeah, I'm saying everything else, extra above the tattoo.
Yeah, above them paying for the tattoo, they're probably also gonna have to do probably at least like $500,000.
$500,000 for you to get that tattoo?
Yeah, I'll take $500,000 to get that tattoo.
Oh yeah, but I'll take cheaper.
Cheaper? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
I mean, I'll probably get the tattoo. As long as it's over,
for like what's the lowest you'll go?
Yes, the lowest I'll go is probably
over 150,000.
I was saying 100. I was thinking 100,000.
I was gonna say it had to be at least over 100 to 150,000, somewhere around there.
Oh yeah, if I got that much cash for it, it would be hard for me to turn it down.
Ben, how much would you? I wonder how much Ben would take.
Yeah, to get, Steve-O's face tattooed throughout your entire back.
No, not Steve-O's face. It's the Steve-O-esque face. It's your own face with the thumbs up and everything.
Okay. Yes, it's your face, like on your back that covers your entire back. How much money does the person have to pay you for you to get that tattoo?
Honestly, Ben's probably saying as long as they pay for the tattoo, he'll get it.
he's like I've been wanting a tattoo actually. They don't even got to pay me. I'll pay them.
Yeah.
But 55 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. Definitely get enrolled. Press play. $842 on that jackpot as we're waiting to see how much it would take for us to get Ben to get that tattoo.
We're going to have to scrape the funds
Yeah,
around.
we're just going to start, putting away a couple extra bucks every week just so that I can make Ben to get this tattoo.
Yeah, like, honestly, like, why plan to have, like a college fund for anyone when you could just a Klondike.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Get a Steve-O back tat.
Get a Steve-O back tat. We do have 20 seconds to get enrolled, and we got some music history to get into. Definitely some funny stuff there. And in 1985, Aretha Franklin Appreciation Day. It is Aretha Franklin Appreciation Day in Michigan, as Governor James Blanchard declares the singer as one of Michigan's greatest natural resources. I think it's just a compliment.
Yeah,
it's a straight up compliment.
I know it is. I know it's like a compliment, but I'm just like, how interesting to call like a human, like any human being, a natural resource.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny.
No, I've heard it before. I think I've heard the term before used. I always think it's weird whenever it's used, but yes,
that's awesome though.
I think the fact that she gets appreciated, she's such a huge part in the culture of Michigan, and everyone knows Aretha Franklin and stuff like that. One iconic musician, and so definitely a great day to celebrate. We're going to be celebrating, I guess, Aretha Franklin Appreciation Day here in Michigan.
Yeah, of course. And next up, in 2021, Drake wins Artist of the Decade at Billboard Music Awards.
Yeah, and this really had nothing to do with I cared about this news. I just wanted to look up more Billboard Artists of the Decade award winners because I wanted to see who's all won it. We do have a $6 line prize going out to Juicy Loser over at VFW Columbia Heights.
But honestly, Drake was a better actor.
Drake, honestly, I have to give him props. I am not a Drake fan, but he has done very well on keeping himself relevant.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just when you talk about business mind, Drake is a genius when it comes to being able to keep up with every single trend.
That's
like,
what I was
his,
going to say.
his music,
He's in every trend.
His music always stays with the trend. I mean, he was creating,
Even does it with sports teams.
He was doing, like, TikTok dancing videos before that, music before that became like a super popular thing where he made what was it Kiki, is that the one that everyone was dancing to for a while? I feel like he was just on that trend before it even happened. But some other artists that have won that award. Okay, so in 2009 Eminem won the award.
Okay.
Surprising, but I mean, is one of
surprising.
the best when you talk about numbers wise and sales wise and everything like that. One of the best rappers of all time. So definitely a great addition to that list. We do have a winner.
Oh, yeah, we got Juicy Loser over at VFW Columbia Heights and Scotty the Hottie over at Shortstop Fridley. They're splitting up that $6 large M as we're working on this $9 coverall.
Now, I'm surprised about the 90s Artist of the Decade.
Yeah, with Mariah Carey.
Yeah, in 1999.
I guess
I'm
I'm not surprised.
She's got a great voice.
Yeah.
She has a very, very good voice and made a lot of also like holiday classics that helped out that popularity.
Yeah. But we do have Bonkers over at we got a bunch of winners on this coverall prize. Bonkers over at Howie Sports Bar and Grill. Mikey wins over at Steve-O's and Crystal, and VFW Vice over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home $9 on that must-go prize.
Yeah, definitely. Woo. I know. John Higgins is a huge Hot Take Higgins. He is a huge Drake fan.
Oh,
so,
yeah. I thought you were talking about John Higgins, the billiards player.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But no, that's not. I wish he was into Drake, but I wouldn't guess so.
Yeah.
Ben also a huge Drake fan.
Yeah.
He would almost call himself a certified lover boy. No, he said that Drake is a certified lover boy.
Yeah.
We do have 2 minutes and 12 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. Definitely some good stuff as we got a little bit of PGL action to get into because you guys got to get signed up at pgl.world before Tuesday and Wednesday get underway because those are our PGL nights. Signing up at pgl.world will help you compete for points but also get access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it.
Oh, yeah, and when you get signed up, you get put on our new PGL member spotlight, where we give you a little bit of extra luck and see if we can't get you on those PGL standings. We had a couple players that did just that. Starting us off, we got Chicken Dinner, Pete, HDS, Vivium, Wildlife 97, Number One Mom, Chapster, Regs, Mac Mick, Trip G91, and Augustus BD.
Yeah, Augustus Gloop.
Augustus Gloop.
I trying to tell you what, I
tube.
always thought it was Augustus Bloop,
Really?
not Gloop. I don't know why, but whenever I sang the song, since like I haven't watched the movie in a long time,
Yeah.
so but for probably the last like 3 years, I've been saying Augustus Gloop Augustus Bloop instead of Augustus Gloop.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever I've seen that one.
Don't know how I got that mixed up, but
Yeah.
I did, and Jordy corrected me, and she was like, "It's Augustus Bloop," and I was like, "Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I disrespected the famous Augustus."
Yes.
Who got stuck up the candy chute.
Yeah.
We do have 40 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. Definitely some fun stuff. Honestly, that was scary though. In the at least the Johnny Depp, Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Seeing him get stuck gave me like claustrophobia issues.
It made me kind of scared of slides for a little bit.
Really?
Just a little.
Yeah, I was always like, oh my
I thought it
gosh,
was
he's
gonna,
like
like-
stuck in there, and then thinking of him getting like shot into like a funnel of just like chocolate in like this vat,
Yeah.
like that's stuck in this container, made me get so claustrophobic.
Oh yeah, instantly. Which one did you like better, like the Tim Burton version, or like the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
As a kid, I liked the Tim Burton
Okay.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but now rewatching them later on, it's just a little weird. Like, why did they make it like that? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I don't know.
Where it's like it's like a fun kids movie that they turned into like almost like a psychological like.
Horror.
I don't even know if it's necessarily considered horror, but it's weird. It was a weird one. So I appreciate the older one now more.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I definitely preferred the Johnny Depp version.
Oh yeah.
We do have a winner, $7 going out to Here We Go over at Howie's Corner Bar, taking home, $7. Now we're counting $7 large M and a $900 coverall prize, as we got some big-time players like Nan out there 6 balls away.
Oh yeah, but we got some awesome PGL standings that we're gonna go over before you guys start earning some points for them tomorrow and Wednesday. Kicking us off in the player side of the standings, in 10th place and previously in 8th, we got Reyes 22 over at Old Town Tavern with 1,140,000 points. In 9th place, previously in 7th, getting pushed back a little bit, we got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin with 1,166,000 points. In 8th place, previously in 9th, we got Bucks over at Rustic Saloon with 1,174,200 points. Shortly ahead in 7th place, previously in 10th, making a good jump forward, we got OE50 over at Stanchion Bar with 1,174,515 points, only 315 points ahead of 8th place Bucks. In 6th place, previously in 7th, also jumping forward, we got Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 1,209,000 points. In 5th place, we got Bryce over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,342,000 points. But we do have a winner.
CK1 over at Cowboy Jack's Apple Valley, taking home $7 on that large M, as we got a good run up at this $900 coverall prize.
Oh yeah, and in 4th place in these PGL standings, we got Forget You D over at Eagles Austin with 1,487,000 points. 3rd place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 1,742,000 points. In 2nd place, kicking off that 2 million point club, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 2,072,000 points. And in 1st place, holding on to that lead for a while now, we got Bam Bam over at Stuart Religion Post with 2,200,000 points. Good job to all those players in those standings.
Yeah, we do. We did click over on that coverall to a $10 must-go prize. As I'm going to get into the location side of these standings, in 10th place, we got Neighbors Pub Dober with 4,122,000 points. We now have a winner, Simbob, over at Corky's Bar South Haven, big-time player, taking home a must-go prize of $10, as we are now getting enrolled into a game number 8 of these Twins Bingo games. But with 4,209,000 points in 9th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 8th place is Leo Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 4,327,000 points. With 4,552,000 points in 7th place, we got VFW Northfield. 6th place, getting bumped back from 5th place, we got Neeson's Gaylord with 5,084,000 points. Getting bumped back from 4th into 5th, we got American Legion Cleveland with 5,250,000 points. With 5,703,000 points in 4th place, getting bumped back from 3rd, we got Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter, and all those locations got bumped back due to the 5th place location moving all the way to 3rd. We got Poppers in Virginia, now with 5,794,000 points. Now we get into the 6 million point club. In 2nd place, we got Billy's Rockford with 6,691,000 points, and with 6,933,000 points in 1st place, we got 3rd Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake.
Oh, yeah. Good job to all those locations and the players playing at them in these standings. It's been a really successful year, especially in the PGL standings.
Yes, it definitely has. It's been super fun. We'll see who can get the win during this one. But we are going to be checking in with a little bit of NHL playoff action, since our Wild did get booted from the playoffs. Tear running down my face. Today we do have 2 games happening, as the Panthers are taking on the Lightning and the Avalanche are taking on the Blues. The Tampa Bay Lightning have a 3-0 lead, looking to sweep the Panthers tonight.
Man.
And the Colorado Avalanche, after the Blues had tied it up 1-1, the Avalanche were able to get the lead once again with a 2-1 lead.
Oh, yeah. Man, we saw the tail end of that Avalanche game
Yeah,
last
we
night.
did. Did not look great
Not
for the Blues. That,
Yeah.
who I'm personally rooting for right now, just
Because
because
it'd help us feel
I want to
better.
say that we were the second best team in the playoffs.
Oh yeah,
That's-
it would help us. It would definitely help me feel better.
Exactly. I'll just keep on telling myself that until we're back in season again. And so we got 1 minute to get into this game number 8, get enrolled and press play. But definitely some exciting stuff from the NHL playoffs, as I think the NHL playoffs have been outperforming the NBA playoffs. I think
they have.
I've been really liking the NHL playoffs lately.
Oh yeah, but if you want to support our Wild in their off season, as you guys know, we have teamed up with the Minnesota Wild. You can play the E-Type game, Let's Go Wild, at your favorite Minnesota bar and show them a little bit of luck.
Yeah, for sure. And we love it when you guys play those E-Type games. We also love it when you guys send in player pictures, but all things, when you take a player picture, make sure you send those in on pilotgames.com. Send them, email them to jackpots@pilotgames.com, or share them on Facebook. Those player pictures can include jackpot wins, you with your friends playing Pilot Games, or maybe even you with your bartender. We love seeing those pics.
Oh yeah, but on to our awesome fishing report.
Yeah, I mean, something that if you take some advice from this fishing report and you catch a fish, we would like to see a picture of that fish, because I feel like I'm not helping at all when I read these, because I have no idea what I'm reading. But if it does help you guys, let us know.
Oh yeah, and we are currently checking in with Brainerd Lakes area in northern Minnesota by Outdoors Weekly, and this was recorded just a couple days ago on May 18th. Well, it felt good to be back on the big lake, Leech Lake, after a long winter, and boy was it windy. But the walleye seemed to be okay with that. A lot of mixed reports throughout the weekend, but what seemed to be consistent was getting up early and hitting the bite at first light seemed to be consistent, along with a midday bite and a last hour before dark. Otherwise, at times, was spotty.
Okay, so seems like it during those before, right when it turns into sunshine, right when it goes in the dark, that's the right time to be fishing at. And it can be a little spotty in between, but definitely some fun stuff there. We do have Red over at American Legion Fridley taking home that line prize of $6. Now we're working on that large M with Elsa, SNS, Juicy Loser, as well as Walls, who are all 5 balls away.
Oh, yeah, giving us a nice run-up for that $940 jackpot.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff there. Hopefully we can give it out in this game number 8. But we do have a little bit of Vikings news to get into. Sometimes during this lunchtime we play some Vikings bingo. And kind of one of the big questions of this Vikings offseason is, how long is Booth going to be out? What Andrew Booth Jr., a second-round pick, is he going to be able? How many games is he going to miss? And we don't really know any answers on this, but this will tell you the kind of player that we are getting. Booth's toughness is one of the attributes the Vikings like the best about the former Clemson cornerback, who played 35 games for the Tigers, and Booth started 11 of a possible 13 games last season. He missed a game against Syracuse on October 15th and left the November 6th game against Louisville due to injury. He didn't play against Connecticut in November 13th. Booth, however, played the final 2 games of the regular season in Clemson's bowl game against Iowa State before undergoing surgery. He is on the mend and will be ramping up as time progresses. The Vikings were willing to trade up to get him at the number 42 spot because of the way they view his talent and potential.
Oh, yeah, we just got to wait with him being on that injury list. Hopefully we can see him just improve during the offseason.
Oh, yeah, but he's a guy who's proven that he's not going to be, milking the injury.
Oh, yeah,
He's not going to be sitting out.
He's trying to get back out.
He wants to be out there on the football field as bad as possible.
Oh, yeah, but we do have a couple winners with Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's and Crystal, taking home $6 on that large M, and Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home $10 on that must-go prize. Good job to all of our winners in that game number 8 as we start getting ready for game number 9.
I mean, the one thing that just obviously tells me that he's one of those guys that plays through injury, or at least plays dinged up, and he wants to be out there. He has a passion for football. Is those last 2 games coming out after being a star cornerback pretty much throughout the majority of his career over at Clemson? He didn't need to do anything left to prove that he was a first, second, third round draft pick in the NFL, and he still came out there, played the final 2 games for his team, and went out there and gave his best kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah, even like a little while before having to go undergo surgery.
Yeah, exactly. No,
So he
was
withheld
currently
surgery.
injury. Yeah,
Yeah.
said, I'm not going to get into surgery right now. He could be getting healthier earlier on.
Yeah.
But I do like that to see that passion for the game, and it just bodes to a really good culture that's being built over with our Minnesota Vikings. Oh, yeah. And you guys could send a little bit of luck to our Minnesota Vikings by playing the great E-Tab game, Vikings Victory. Pick a letter in the Skull bonus to see if you can win some big prizes.
Oh, yeah, but later on tonight, during our 4 to 6 times, you guys are going to be playing some $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter. And during those times, you guys will be able to earn some points for our Jackpot Hunter standings, which have been pretty crazy recently.
They definitely have, and I'll hop right into our player standings. In 10th place, we got Spazwell over the Gas Can Bar and Grill with 51,000 points. With 59,000 points in 9th place, we got Brother Nat over at the Chart House. Now we got some of those shakeups. 5th place, three-way tie, getting bumped back to a three-way tie in 6th place. We have Elsa at Tiny Sports Saloon, 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar, and Kev over at the Deer Stand. They all have 61,000 points. Also getting bumped back from 4th into 5th, we got Kimmy over at Nissawa Legion with 63,000 points. Who could have possibly made all these shakeups? Well, it was Crazy Kid over the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, the guy who you on Friday gave out that major jackpot to, and he was able to shoot up to 64,000 points this season, moving from 9th all the way to 4th place. In 3rd place, we got Not Lucky over at American Legion Fridley with 83,000 points. With 124,000 points in 2nd place, we got Bull at Corner Bar and Goodhue. And in 1st place, we got Bobo at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 151,000 points.
Oh, yeah, good job to all those players in those standings. But on to the location side of things, in 10th place, we got Billy's Rockford in Rockford with 88,000 points. In 9th place, we got American Legion Fridley with 92,000 points. With 95,000 points in 8th place. Previously in 7th, we got Shady's Railside in Rice. In 7th place, previously in 8th, pushing back Shady's Railside, we got Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop with 103,000 points. Shortly ahead in 6th place, we got Riverboat Depot in Sartell with 104,000 points. With 116,000 points in 4th place, we got in 5th place, we got Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. In 4th place, we got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 126,000 points. With 195,000 points, shortly out of that 200,000 point club, we got 3rd place Carbonis Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. In 2nd place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with 228,000 points. And with the commanding lead in 1st place, we got Corner Bar and Goodhue with 392,000 points.
Yeah, good job to all those locations and players in these Jackpot Hunter standings. Definitely killing it during this season. But we do have some exciting stuff as we have some celebrity birthdays to get into. And we got a fun one to start us off. In 1883, Douglas Fairbanks, an American actor, he did The Mark of Zorro, The Three Musketeers, as well as Robin Hood.
Oh, yeah, very iconic.
Was a great masked avenger of justice.
Oh, yeah, it was basically like his entire life.
Yeah, that's what he did. I guess definitely some cool stuff. We do have a winner on that line prize.
Oh, yeah, we got Walls over at American Legion Fridley taking home $6 on that line prize. Good job, Walls.
Yeah, I want to see when that mask, the Mark of Zorro, came out, because that may be the one that my dad was a huge fan of during his childhood. It might be. I'm not sure. It might be a later on one that was created that he was a huge fan of, but definitely some cool stuff. Yeah, 1920, The Mark of Zorro, The Thief of Baghdad in 1924. In 1922, you got Robin Hood, as well as many, many other classics that he was a part of.
Oh, yeah, definitely a very prolific career.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, next up, born in 1959, we got Anatoly Karpov, Russian chess player, world champion in 1975 to 1985, and from 1993 to 1999.
So he held it for 10 years and then took pretty much like a 9-year, 8-year gap.
Yeah, a little hiatus.
And then came back and was able to win again for
6 years.
For 6 more years. That's impressive.
That's a 16-year champion.
I wonder who, if he was getting beat during that 9-year span or 8-year span, or if it was that he just decided to retire from chess playing during that time.
Yeah, who knows? That's crazy, though.
Well, happy birthday. Next up, born in 1958, we got Drew Carey, an American actor and comedian, a part of the Drew Carey Show.
Oh, yeah, and then he even hosted what was it? Whose line is it? Whose line is it anyways?
Oh, I'm not familiar with that. I don't think I watched that show.
Oh, yeah. It was like some like improv show.
Yeah,
But we
I
do-
only remember him from Price is Right.
Ah, yeah. But we do have a large M winner with VFW Vice over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking home $6 on that large M. And then we got GTZ over at the Midi taking home $10 on that Musco prize. Good job to all of our players in that game number 9 as we get ready for this game number 10.
Final
They go
game
quick.
to give out this jackpot. Get enrolled, press play. We want to give it out in this Monday so that we can get this week started off right. And so get enrolled, press play as we keep on talking about some celebrities.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1970, we got Matt Flynn, American drummer, known for being in Maroon 5 since 2006. Pardon me, 2006, where they did songs like Moves Like Jagger.
Yeah, they've, very, very popular since that 2006 change up. And so still maintained mass popularity as happy birthday, Matt Flynn. Next up, born in 1974, we got Jewel Kalitcher, American Grammy Award-winning singer, songwriter, did Pieces of You, You Weren't Meant for Me, as well as Standing Still.
Ah, yeah. Definitely nice. Next up, born in the same year, we got Ken Jennings, born in 1974, American game show contestant.
Yeah, he has the longest streak of winnings
In,
at Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know his winning streak.
I thought he got beat by that one dude.
74 games. He's now hosts the show Jeopardy! Greatest of All Time and still holds the longest winning streak record of 74 games in 2004.
Wow.
That's crazy. He is one of the top 3 money winners on Jeopardy! It's between Ken Jennings, Armandio, and Halzar, who have won the most money during that TV show's running.
Are you talking about Matt? Matt Amadio or
Yeah,
something?
Yeah, definitely some really cool stuff. 74 wins in Jeopardy. That takes a lot.
Yeah.
I think there's a
That
lot
is
of couch Jeopardy players that think they could win 74 in a row.
That's me.
That's you. That's
I
you.
could do it.
As soon as you get up there, you're blanking on everything.
Oh, you know it every time.
And
you already know
you
how
have
I
it.
am.
You have it behind the TV. You're right there in the living room with him. He's gonna answer everything right off the bat before anyone else gets a chance. If he gets up there on stage, he's going to forget every single answer that has ever came to him.
Oh, it'll be so bad.
You just be sitting there like.
Yeah, you're gonna like physically see me like shaking. You know, like how you see like the chihuahuas. You know how like chihuahuas are like eternally shaking like they're cold.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna look on the stage, just like
just shaking.
yeah. You probably put paint cans in my hand.
That's funny. But I mean, one of the best game show contestants of all time, and probably the greatest Jeopardy player of all time, Ken Jennings. Next up, born in 1979, we got Josh Cooley, an American animator and screenwriter who did Inside Out and an Academy Award-winning director for Toy Story 4.
Ah, that's awesome.
I don't know if I've seen the Toy Story 4.
I don't. The third one's when they deal with that bear, right?
Yes, that's like the last one I watched. I thought, but I'll have to make sure that I'm not completely off.
He's
with that
always
one.
John Goodman. He's always such a good like bad guy.
Yes, he does do a good bad guy. I gotta figure out if I've seen Toy Story 4. I don't know if I have.
I don't think I've
it
seen Toy
doesn't
Story
look like
4.
I've seen it. So I
No.
guess won an award for it.
Oh yeah. Next up, born in 1991, we got Aaron Donald, American NFL football defensive end, defensive rookie of the year, 7-time Pro Bowl winner, 3-time defensive player of the year, and he plays for the St. Louis/Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah, we do have a line prize going out to Mikey Wins as well as Papa Bear. Each of them getting $3 on that $6 split. Now we're working on a $6 large M, as well as a $1,000 coverall in this final game. I mean, Aaron Donald,
He's got a ring.
freakiest dudes in the entire NFL. I mean,
Yeah.
the fact that he looks like that at 270 270 pounds, chiseled six-pack.
It's annoying.
Yeah, and then be explosive as he is just ridiculous. We do have some fun movies released on today. In 1980, we had The Shining. In 1984, we had Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Favorite Indiana Jones movie.
Is it your favorite of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Golly ma. Oh, too great.
In 2003, we had Bruce Almighty.
Oh, classic.
I know, another classic. And then in 2014, X-Men Days of Future Past.
Such a good one.
Yeah, I think that's one of the
solid list.
One of the best X-Men movies if I don't take nostalgia into it.
Yeah, if I'm not taking nostalgia into account.
Yeah, because I love the early ones.
I was going to say, for nostalgia's sake, I love X2.
Yes.
So much.
X2 is so good. X2 is probably my favorite of all time.
One of the coolest superhero openings. I've talked about it like 4 times on there already. That Nightcrawler scene. Every time.
It's really, really good.
Oh, yeah. But we do have a really cool this day in history. And on May 23rd, 1934, notorious criminals Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow are shot to death by Texas and Louisiana State Police while driving a stolen car near Sales, Louisiana. And they actually did use a Texas Ranger.
Wow.
For that, which was pretty
So
cool.
when they, like, the whole entire Tom Hanks, isn't it Tom Hanks that does it?
No, you're thinking of, The Highwaymen.
Yeah, who does Highwaymen?
It's Woody Harrelson and
Tom Hanks.
No, it is not Tom Hanks. It is Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner, that's who it is.
You know what's
Oh my
sad?
gosh.
I couldn't even see the cast, but it just like clicked in my
You
head.
saw
I
his
saw
face.
him.
As soon as you saw his face, you knew who it was.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was just picturing Tom Hanks in it. But we do have Pollock and Loser Dave and Player and Budman all splitting that large M, and then T-Bone getting the coverall win of $10. Good job to all the winners in this final game. And I got a player spotlight to go over. Crazy Kid over the Tasty Pizza Hanger, 45, took home 35 grand over the weekend. And the Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 as well, a Crazy Kid playing at the Tasty Pizza Hanger 45, as well as all the players playing at that location are supporting the Italian American Club Foundation, which their mission is to preserve the Italian American heritage and culture, to promote and inspire a positive image and legacy of Italian Americans, and to strengthen and empower ties between United States and Italy.
Oh, yeah, definitely something important that you guys want to be keeping in mind as you guys are getting clicked into this game of this 25-cent edition of Jackpot Hunter. Then when you guys are playing pilot games, your community wins.
See you soon. Hey guys, and we love giving out jackpots, and we were able to do so just this weekend, giving out 8 jackpots, making our rolling week 23 jackpots for the rolling week, and 468 jackpots for this season 11.
Absolutely, and we had Friday getting started off strong with Angel Ma over at Ugly Putters, who got to take home $872.
Then the final jackpot on Friday, we had Blue Under over at Underground Bar and Grill, taking home $1,212.
Nicely done, but it didn't slow down on Saturday as we had Tippy over at Vic's Bar and Grill Moorhead take home a whopping $7,298.
Yeah, and you weren't kidding when it didn't slow down on Saturday, as Brandon over at Albany Bowling Center also took home a great jackpot of $6,389.
And next up, we gave out a jackpot of $740 going out to Jammy Bar over at Max's on Main.
Good job. We also had the biggest jackpot of the weekend go out on Saturday, and it's pretty sizable.
Absolutely.
$75,849 went out to Mark over at the Albany Bowling Center.
Nicely done, Mark. That is a huge whopper of a jackpot. Congratulations on that 75 grand. But on Saturday, our final jackpot that went out to Sam over at the Willows, who got to take home $1,020.
Oh yeah, and then the only winner of Sunday, the final winner of the weekend, went out to Faux Shilar over at Frank's Bar, taking home $693.
Well, make sure you guys are coming out each and every day for all the great jackpots we have on the line for you guys to try your hand at. And remember, while you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Hey guys, and we love Twins Bingo. It runs from 12 to 1 every single day, and the combination of the points you earn during that Twins Bingo combined with the points you guys earned earlier on in the season playing a little bit of Vikings Bingo gets combined for a great standings called the Twiking Zone.
Absolutely, and I'm going to hop right into these top 10 player standings, because in 10th place, we start off strong with Elsa and over at Titan Sports Saloon, who sits with 104,000 points. And now in 9th place, we got Pooba over at Brian's Bar and Grill with 107,000 points. In 8th place, they're closing in on Lucky Tim over at the Lakefront Bar, who has 111,000 points. But with 123,000 points, in 7th place, we have Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar. 6th place is Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, who has 136,000 points. 5th place is Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 148,000 points. With 152,000, though, in 4th place, we got GTZ over at the Midi. 3rd place is Sinbob over at Bedrock, who has 176,000 points. But with 187,000 points, in 2nd place, we have Nan over at Corky's Bar, South Haven. And in 1st place, still holding on to their rankings, it is Scrubeye at VFW Blaine, who sits with 241,000.
Well, good job to those players. Let's get into the locations. 10th place, we got Main Street Pub in Kimball with 157,000 points. With 196,000 points in 9th place, we got VFW Blaine. 8th place, we get into the 200,000 point club as Carboni's Pizza CR Beards is sitting there with 207,000 points. With 254,000 points in 7th place, we got Our Place on 3rd and Faribault. 6th place is Steve-O's and Crystal with 257,000 points. With 278,000 points in 5th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue. Then we got Eagles Rochester in 4th place with 283,000 points. 362,000 points for the 3rd place location, American Legion Fridley. 2nd place, Corky's Bar South Haven with 469,000 points. And then you just skip over the 500 and 600,000 point club, because with a whopping 754,000 points in 1st place, we have VFW Spring Lake Park.
That is super impressive, and I can't wait to see what kind of records are broken in this tail end of Season 11. But make sure you guys are coming out each and every day from 12 to 1 to try your hand at that Twins Bingo.
guys, and we love RPGL nights. They're probably my favorite nights of the entire week. Tuesday and Wednesday nights. They're an absolute blast where you guys earn PGL points for those standings.
Absolutely, and you guys have been competing so hard for this top 10, so I'm going to let you guys know where all the players are sitting at. In 10th place, we start off with OE50 over at the Stanchion Bar, who sits with 1,048,700 points. Then in 9th place, we have Bucks over at the Rustic Saloons, who sits with 1,059,365 points. Then in 8th place, we got Reyes22 over at the Old Town Tavern, who sits with 1,140,835 points. With 1,152,600 points in 7th place, we have Nixon over at VFW Roseville. 6th place is Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin, who sits with 1,152,790 points. That's right, that's only about 100 points separating